I don't know if he's still in his phone. Well, people, is it on? Is it on? Is it on? I don't know. We'll find out in a second.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
I almost forgot to play this for the big game came. I almost forgot. I hadn't played the regular game because I be playing my player. Pretty good graphics though. Pretty cool graphics. I'm listening to Tommy Rose Richard Spencer.
So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all the lead-up. Once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here.
Identity politics, and so what you're going to do.
It's finally time for
they all have to do it.
It's Superbowl Sunday. Off we go on EA Sports. So here come the Patriots, and Greg Bear led by their second-year quarterback, number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season.
Yeah, hold on. I can't find my damn lighter.
Through the AFC playoffs. And now here they
Bothering me.
He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl.
I'm dropping my phone and everything.
There's a short one to Hoover. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Made to throw on second down. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now, the former Buckeye, Travion Henderson.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I don't even know what happened. I had walked out trying to find the lighter. Found it, but I got scored on.
Superbowl 60. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And you're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
But you're not. It's just irritating. Which lets you know what you're working on.
Oh!
Is up and through.
I'm sorry, just speaking about what you're running game earlier, you didn't let me do.
7-0.
I didn't bother any of you. I was just
They stay saying platitudes.
Things were good. I literally never said
to send this one away.
Don't care if I'm wrong.
From the 6, here comes a return.
What you say?
Nice job by the return team as he gets it.
Wrong like that and say I'm
Seahawks come out and they are led by the new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in.
The point was,
swirling around his head. He's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Where we are today, people don't even try to understand each other. Where it used to be a thing where you wanted to understand each other because you knew you didn't know. There were people who never crossed certain lines. There were people who never left the state. Now we got people who get on and they
3 yards at that one.
Now everybody thinks that they know everything.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball.
Oh, you about to guess that?
The intended receiver.
That was the point. You had
And it's going to be 3rd down.
Come on, man. They right there.
Not wrong with anything. If people stop just being a dick when they talk. And then
Operating from the gun.
faces they do it because it's embarrassing. Yeah.
Smith and Jigba. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Seattle.
Don't do all that stupid shit you do online to somebody in real life. Please.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Far away from each other.
The speed and
He
the
didn't carry.
kickoff
That's
by
not
the
the third
big
thing I said.
interior defensive tackle, Mike.
We're getting
He
farther and
got
farther
through
away
there so
from
fast,
carry.
he almost took the handoff himself.
When your whole shtick is let me try to irritate somebody, I don't know. And that makes your fucking day. Makes your day hard. This
20-yard line.
trying to irritate someone you do not know.
Runs to perfection. Give him
It's
18
farther
yards to
away
move
from
the chain.
community than you could ever be. Because if you have a community and a bunch of children and a bunch of adults that actually last thing you try to do is anger straight.
Damn it.
It's understanding these
Every
people.
team
So
makes
that's
an
why most
emphasis
of the
on
rhetoric
winning
that you hear
first
from the
down, but
left
as a
and the
defense,
right
when you're able
is
to take them
division.
back for a loss,
That's why they
second
get to
and
sell
long,
it,
you can
and that's
really
why
become
people
more of
go
a
ahead and vote
pass-centric
for the person
defense
who's the
and
most
really
divisive.
tips the scales
Listen
into
to it.
your favor.
Looking out of the gun. It's gone. Smith and Jigba has it.
Shouldn't threw that damn pass. I'm lucky he got in there. Threw it to double cover. Come on, triangle, I need you. Go on to number 11.
Even if it is like, moral, it's totally agree with that. If you think about it again, that stop men from having the ability to even speak to people. And those men, like these dudes and chicks that come here, the
Don't
stuff
try
they're
to
saying.
say they black. Told you I was going there.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a
I'm actually picking the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl because they got more playmakers than receivers.
throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the
They got more
play.
playmakers.
Winning on 3rd down.
Ah, fuck!
And now they sit on their phones, on their own pace. In real life, people be on the then they'll meet up and fuck.
7. After a spirited first quarter here in Superbowl,
Damn, it's mine.
7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Y'all heard that stupid shit.
At least I'd like to get 3 out of it,
I
man.
actually feel to myself online more than I do in real life. That's a fucking lie. There's no one that does that. But you also know what you just seen. And what you just seen for the adults and the ages that it was when people here, that's been shot. This
The
is
throw
hate.
is Darnold. He'll get is complete to Cooper Kupp.
Often seen it way too often, and it's scary. You get all these cheering people saying, way to hold the black community and way to hold the black
like the
community in
balance that
check.
they've showed so
Way to
far
hold
on
them
this drive,
accountable.
Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Not the blacks are prone to violence. They doing their best to trigger him.
How would you say you're scared of me? What am I supposed to try to
And
convince
what
you
a
not to be?
response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself ready to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score the opening possession. They're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence from the defense to go out and get a stop. They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
I think they seem to admit that's the only thing.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point.
Yep. Doing what he thought he could do online in real life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forgot there was no screen in between himself and that man's fist.
Each team one possession.
Man, this is me not boycotting the Super Bowl.
As they kick it off.
What you talking about?
This one gets over the back line of the end zone. Touchdown.
I don't want to say that this was like terms of services, and I'm
Patriots
careful,
offense.
but like
Ready now
nothing
for
makes
their
me more
second
angry
drive.
than that type of
They'll work in a tie
behavior.
game here in the
He's
second
fucking with
quarter
people.
and
This
get
one time
started
guy
with first and 10.
Oh shit!
They'll begin it on the ground with
The guy
Henderson.
he has this like big like black bodyguard like
Taken
ball
down
and this
after
guy
a
like
gain of 7.
down gets beaten up. I'm so I can't even describe
From the
it.
43.
It's
Here's
seconds
seconds
to
to couple.
I saw that video. It was really irritating.
Yeah,
Once
like
more,
it's
it's Henderson.
I mean that's contact.
And he's going to pick up the first down. Across midfield and down at the 49.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
You said that?
And they'll take this down.
I know Mars.
18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Patriots first down.
We spend so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And tweeted a whole bunch of white people with rebel flags. And said that was good. Whatever it is you do, super bad, I want you to go back to it. I want you to do what you just did to me in real life. Why would you do it in real life?
Well, here's where you really see the value of
That's what I believe people mean what they say when they do it in real life. That's how I started this discussion by saying we have a lot of people in the line that are revolutionaries. They don't do anything in real life. If you felt that way, ma'am, you didn't need to tweet it to me. I didn't say anything to offend you. This is what is funny when y'all talk about people like these other idiots from Saints and stuff on the left and y'all the idiot from blacks. Well, when you got somebody that isn't doing what you claim, those people give the induce. Once you do like that, then you said it, fuck with me.
Out of the gun, here's Mack.
That's the thing. I'm not talking about everybody in this conversation and just have a discussion.
Boy, my defense is shitty.
I have no idea.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Damn, they built camps. Damn.
Well, following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Cooper Kupp back onto the field. They trail now 14-7.
It's not. Because my character has been pretty fine. And I've been treated with even
Here's Darnold. Brings it in left side.
Tell me, like, I don't give a shit about the character of stuff because that's an unknown thing. And you do all this name of it.
He gets a first down with that catch.
Here's obnoxiously flat attitudes for 15 minutes. But we don't have a community. We don't respect one another. Be a man. Like, just didn't say something.
It's a gain there. 26 yards.
And I actually start to respect you. And if you're trying to establish something that's out of this character, Richard says, what are you doing? I got it.
Your team, why do I hear you respect me or not?
He called them Dick. Short for Richard.
I didn't cut your stupid shit off. You said stupid shit, but you didn't like the thing you said was speaking. Apparently, I said something that somebody understood. I got to tell me. You tell me, what are you trying to fuck, man?
It's something that Tommy, listen.
First down is
Tommy, you're going to you understand? Attitude.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning.
You know, earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having to at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league.
Can you define my nuts? This is childish humor.
I don't believe guys making fun of my platitudes. You just let me finish with my platitudes so I could have planted. Sorry. Dude.
He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. Dude. Dude.
Shut up.
He's just unable to hold on to through contact and
You know, this is how you troll white people. This is how you troll white people.
This is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
You go into, like, childlike the second year would be saying you don't belong in a place like this, Tommy. You can't answer that. And you should be great.
Still time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Down just shy of the 30-yard line. Patriots offense going to take over in the final minute of this first half. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. The first
is really bothered. He is thundertrolling the shit out of his ass.
Throwing is May. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. They're going to work this down inside the 45. New England going to take their second timeout. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. The pass will stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's May again. Flushed to his left.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. A nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So, really a good decision. Just throw it.
He hit?
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. The question will be, can they build on this?
Damn it, man.
Close this game out as we look forward to the second half.
Kind of like keep your point across. I don't want it to go this way, I'm trying to, not come this way. So Tommy, like, what is your...
Can you talk about Jamal Bowman? Tommy, do
you think that Jesus was gay?
What the fuck?
On 1st and 10.
Okay, listen, yeah, but my penis size, but it was ridiculous. There's no reason talking about your penis size, Tommy. That's ridiculous. You say Jesus is gay.
So, 2 quarters down here in Senegal, the Super Bowl 60 halftime.
Can I rebut Tommy's notion of community? I mean, I think his point is,
Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up. Put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Whether it's legal or legal immigration, right? They've imported people, right? That don't even speak our language.
Neither one of us is
basically use our resources.
We ain't got no turnovers.
Stuck from the America.
But I can't seem to stop that.
That's
Let's see if they can stop
what
me.
we're dealing with. It's the worst sense of community at all. If I was surrounded by people that
Technically, you should just move somewhere else, bro.
Yeah, but technically you can move it. You keep moving it. You got to move to Atlanta. You got to go to Alaska. You got to. I mean,
it's some really white neighborhood they exist. Go find it.
Why do you say Lily White from everyone everywhere?
In this third quarter, this one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the game. And good defense. To no gain. 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
Luckiest thing, like,
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all
Hey, with me trying to run them motherfucker to the outside, it's not working.
A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he
What is it?
tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
it's not a I'm saying
Here's 2nd and 2.
You can sound like a bitch.
Once again, it's Walker. It's going to be first and goal coming up. Temple May at the 5-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of data. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Come pull up. Not the white people telling each other to pull up.
Operating from the gun.
Ah! You're supposed to keep moving, my guy. Supposed to keep moving, my guy. Keep moving.
He's threatening me with virus. You think that's
now Darnold. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak him here. Strong in the middle. It's 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold.
Listening to Lucky and having
Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off.
Why were you uncertain? They would have had to drive 99 yards to get some points.
Often in today's NFL, take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. That's exactly what their head coach does here. It certainly pays off.
Patriots 17.
After the TD, Myers comes on down to kick it away.
Conversation works like you have to allow people to like get the
This will take it at the 5.
Like
The hit stick ain't what it used to be. And the hit stick used to shake the whole game.
First involvement of the second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
See how that intelligence
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to have a Patriots first down.
Just better disagree.
Really nice start here to the drive.
He was saying it's sad we didn't get to finish.
He's commenting on the community.
Yeah, and you didn't get to finish.
I've been saying you change demographics of the community. Obviously, people can't communicate with people. Different community. If I'm sitting in a park, right, and one person speaking Bengali, another person speaking Indian, another person speaking Spanish, and I'm just sitting there, I have no idea what I'm saying, right? Where's the community? There's no community. We're all just a bunch of strangers living amongst each other.
Especially if you guys don't have the same culture, which is correct.
They're changing the demographics of the country. Now, someone like Mars will call me racist. It's not really racist because there's a reason why people are moving to America, right? And it's because of the composure and positive people. It was a largely white country with, you know, an African, a black presence, and, Spanish and Mexican presence. And in the last 60 years, they've completely changed the demographics. They brought people from East India, or East Asia, India, and various other countries because they knew they're the majority voting Democrat. And that's the reality. So March and Congress, they don't care. Everyone's asking people about you'll be like, whoa, what happened to the
I think it's unfair to blame the Democrats for the Indians. I mean, to be fair, like, Indian immigrants are like the Republican dream.
No, you're right about that. Let me go to Amanda, and then Mars, and you could respond, And again, like, it's not, like, I'm thinking what
but they were blaming the Democrats for the immigration.
Especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Amanda, are you there?
Or I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so to Tommy's
you got a kid story.
But essentially what I've heard him say is the internet creates these situations where people say whatever they want and they're not willing to say it people's faces. I don't agree fully, though I do agree that some people speak more candidly online. I don't actually think that that's a negative thing, though, because if someone's thinking something and they need to express it and they need to work through it, I'd rather have them have a way to work through it, even if it's behind a screen and anonymously. With the internet, I think that there are pros and cons. Some people will have echo chambers, and some people will not. Two people can use the same exact app and be on the same exact realm or the same exact topic, and one should have echo chambers and one should not. I would say that, if you said you grew up in the 80s, I was not a child of the 80s. However, I would imagine similarly, in person, people could choose to be around people who shared the exact same views as them, and or some people go out of their comfort zone and intentionally meet people who are different. So I don't think that that's something that's limited to the internet or not the internet. I think it's a personal preference. And I just think it's a personal preference, and it just varies person to person. As to the labels of Lucky being racist or anti-Semitic or whatever, I think that those types of labels are thrown around way too often, and I think that they're really, they show a lack of intellectual curiosity. I think if someone is concerned about someone's
some
belief
people are
on a certain
racist
topic,
and anti-Semitic.
I think if someone's concerned about someone's belief on a certain topic, I think it's more beneficial to try to hear what the person's saying and understand what they're communicating. Maybe you only agree like 1%, but I think it's more beneficial overall just to try to listen to them versus labeling them and automatically.
Well, Amanda, isn't that actually what happened to me, though, when I was talking earlier? Isn't that literally...
You never stop shutting up about yourself. So, I mean, listen, I was trying to talk to you. You gotta give me credit. Like, I was trying to, like, at least relate. Because, listen, like,
I know you kept trying to. I've listened very well, and just like with what Amanda said, you've had two people address me and what I've said.
We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this.
Sorry, I mean myself. I'm going to bring up something. How to get the conversation. Like, I need to bring this up because I actually wanted to ask for you. It's kind of like the craziest thing I've ever seen a politician do publicly, and it's like so brazenly, without witnesses. So, Kamala Harris, right, tweeted this today. Actually, an insane. It is an insane.
White people online concerning pro-black.
Straight up the straight ballot. Alright, we know what you know, right? You, give me a second, I'm trying to read this. This is the tweet, right? So, Kamala Harris,
they are literally accusing me of doing what they're actually doing. Like, just like Tommy when he got no, I ain't upset. Don't let the white people make me feel like they racist for me. Dude.
She's not like like being for abortion. Like straight up.
Yeah, when liberals do it, they let you get away with it. They're afraid from it.
When the
how is it insane? Like that's correct. There's like it's a racial group which is criminal. It should be.
How crazy it is on a political scale. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think people are really hard to even pick up on this when she's saying, and I think that people are just not honest. Can you understand everything? The point I'm trying to make is that
they're too retarded because they weren't born. Sorry, that was.
So what that was what did you say?
I agree. I apologize to you for.
Because
you're the lead here, and that was blocked. Stop. Again,
That was what's wrong here. They say when the Browns come over here, they should have forced games so there's not a problem.
Well, okay, you could always, have some plausible deniability and say, this is a real thing. This is not just a team rated by that there are women who have serious health complications.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. On the return, Travion Henderson. That'll be brought down.
But yeah, it has more than a hint of population control about it. But actually, again, but I think people get this and you don't, like, when you're liberal and you've justified yourself in the sense of, like, I'm on team diversity or I'm on team Hispanic or Kamala's on multiple teams, she's black and Indian, white.
He said a liberal as if it's this one.
They kind of want to get away with it.
And he says it's so ultimate.
Whereas if a exactly, she's got all bases. Yeah, the bases are loaded, basically, except someone's at the bat. Yeah. There it is.
So let me ask you, you use the term liberal a whole lot.
In the game, for any defense, you find yourself protecting a late lead.
It was like a poignant point again. It was kind of towards these individuals on the right who are sitting here and like, well, Trump's like, they're like,
man, we stop. Shit.
And they're like, Trump's like not great on abortion. I'm like, well, if you're like, you don't think, because Trump personally may be pro-choice and he's for IVF, whatever, like, you guys then have to superimpose it with Democrats just being honest about, like, this eugenics stuff. But go ahead, Tom.
Wait, Austin, would it be okay if I just close out something really quick?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, even if someone is racist or anti-Semitic or whatever label you want to label someone, I think it also doesn't even matter. We can still focus on whatever someone's point is and discuss that. And I think once we get too concerned about what someone else's beliefs are or why we think someone else is wrong or bigoted or immoral, I think we really lose sight of conversation. But I would, from his perspective, all I heard him say was, I want to feel connected in my community, and I don't feel connected in my community. I think that's a very reasonable thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, that's not what he said, but also, Amanda, your opinion that racism or whatever doesn't matter, that's your opinion. No, you didn't. You said you had the displeasure of being around people that spoke the language. That's not yours.
Yeah, do you think it is our national job to take in the culture of every other foreigner here? What is America?
What said it was?
Well, who does it belong to? It's got to belong to someone, buddy, right?
It doesn't belong. No, it really doesn't belong.
It's just a thing. It's like an idea. Where it's a platform.
If you guys want to talk about immigration, I'm happy to do it because, frankly, I'm a hawk.
America is an idea. I would jump hard.
You're a hawk.
Something they had accounted or budgeted for.
Let me say, I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to say, stop talking. Remember, as crazy as this shit, the only thing that made her uncomfortable was not respond. It was actually insane. Because I said, she says stuff that I would never say. Obviously, that I disagree with. But I said the other day, something immigration, I said, she was like, I was like, it's so retarded, like with these alligators and this moat shit. I'm like, just put fucking landmines on the border. That is the only thing that I said that she got uncomfortable.
Actually, that is a bit much. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, harsh sentences for harsh sentences.
And now I'm not going to blitz. Fuck it. I'm not going to blitz. I think they're running anyway.
Anyway, I mean, listen, if I was correct about illegal immigrants and that was his neighborhood, I would totally sympathize. But if it's just
illegal or illegal?
The different
Republicans like the brown legal ones.
Dude, you guys are. I'm out there. Hey,
Came up a damn touchdown. Who expected them to go for it?
Amber said, let me speak out. He was quiet. I said, go ahead, man.
Sir.
I've been talking a lot. I've been talking a lot. You're right. I've been talking a lot.
You're just preaching, saying like what?
I just said shit, you fucking immigrant. Go back where you're from. Because y'all talking about it. Like, fuck y'all. Y'all keep fucking with me, and then when you get the next yes, bitch, I did get over. The nigga, since you kept asking for him, he's here now.
Wow.
I didn't know.
That's right, the nigger, he's here now. Didn't show up. He's here now. He's
This is like a body record. I know.
Sure is.
Everybody's talking on
22 yards on the first play of the drop.
The Armenians, they let Kardashian, do her thing, but typically they're not that friendly. So she's a little more hostile towards African Americans. She's less patient than even the white.
I mean, statistically, the most dangerous thing to a white woman is a black man. So let's be honest.
Okay,
I mean, it's true. They're more dangerous than bears. All right, that might be the reason the woman wants to be the one. You can bring up the crime statistics and prove me wrong.
nobody want that little nose.
Really weird shit. That's all.
Mars, don't nobody want that little nose, bitch. I'm good.
Here's a big one. This third down.
When I say that, what the hell?
Like, if we have a conversation without getting into racism, I think it would be kind of nice. Like, we can have a real adult conversation. Calling people, like, screaming the racism. Let me say something.
Oh, you got a kick.
Here we go.
He fucking dropped. He fucking dropped it.
Okay. That sometimes people have to get
How do you
shit out
drop
of it
that?
and then you sit back and you're like, and then you could easily destroy it. Let me give you an example. So when people spur out about it doesn't bother me. And I listen to what they're saying and I'm like, all right, well this is stupid and here's why. You don't have to immediately with a hand grenade try to counter him with so this is what I'm saying, I get it, what about landmines? Whatever.
I also wanted to add that community is not racist. Some of us we might be, but as a whole, we're probably not.
Since we are the problem. Okay, so let's pass the talking pillow around and then I'll it's okay.
Super Bowl. That's as good as we can ask for.
About something came out, said the word, not
one team had a little bit
came
more.
out. Are you better?
They are now the champions.
Very good.
And as in the case
Nah,
of
he's
so
still
many
here,
Super
but
Bowls,
he's
Mike,
able to
your
be a
entire
little bit quiet, but he's
franchise,
still
and
here.
for a
He's
lot of
waiting.
these players.
Tommy, do I have an impasse?
You can have an impasse, an impasse, and how you were able to use all those platitudes talking about liberals, because you were using it as a moral stand, and you were an immoral indictment against the liberals every time you say it, as if it's an insult.
No, I was praising liberals.
No, you weren't. When you say the
Yeah,
word
I was.
liberal, when it comes out of your mouth, it sounds like shit. Like liberal and shit sound like the same thing, or like the same.
I was literally praising liberals for their good abortion policy, their sound abortion. Wait, so if I think you're a liberal, I didn't say it.